Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Begin with a quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Rashada. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Handoff in a single back formation. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. Touchdown, Dawgs. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Off the play fake on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's ETN.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Running it back, it's Evans. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A big throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Wrap down the middle. It's Prentice. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, don't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
They got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
It's fourth and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Rashada. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it near the end zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point...
And he scores! Touchdown, Alabama! Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play was stale. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing,
cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Law. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Dawgs. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third-down defensive play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is.
Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments and come up with a stop here?
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they just kick it away and let the defense close it out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Catch made on the out route. Fights through the tackler.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd like to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Physical run earns the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll run it to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly. Brings up a 4th down. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And it's no good. Missed it. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To throw, it's Simpson. Got him, he's sacked. That's sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Law. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go. Finds his man. Has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Using his legs on the scramble. Running right through tacklers. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Hale. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Running back with the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he goes out of bounds short of the goal line to the attempted fake PAT. Doesn't work. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Pressure looking for a deep completion. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Makes the grab on the move. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.